Everything you've been told about penis size is wrong. It's not fixed, it's not genetics. And yes, there is a clinically proven way to make it bigger. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. I'm Sam Itzhaki, also known as Mr. Get Bigger Now, and this isn't theory. This has been studied in clinics trials for over 15 years. Real measurements, real men, real lasting gains. Today, I'm breaking down 4 things. Why most men are slowly losing size and don't even know it, how you can reverse it and go beyond where you started, what kind of results you can realistically expect, and the mistakes that separate the guys who get results from the guys who don't. Most men are told 2 things. Size is 100% genetic, and anything that claims to change it is a scam. Neither is the full story. Your penis is made up of a spongy tissue, smooth muscles, connective tissue, and blood vessels. Those tissues support erection quality, function, how big you are, soft and hard. But as men get older, especially after 35, testosterone starts to decline. Blood flow gets less efficient, and the tissue that supports size and erection quality starts to break down. Blood vessels get weaker, muscles starts to atrophy, erection quality drops, and slowly, quietly, almost invisibly, you get smaller. Most men never hear this. They think that what they have now is what they got. But in a lot of cases, it's not just genetics. It's aging. It's reduced blood flow. It's gradual, structural shrinkage happening so slowly you don't notice until one day you do. And here's the part most men don't want to admit. Nearly every guy over 40 has lost something. Most just won't say it out loud. But here's where it gets interesting. Most men believe size is fixed, that your length is locked by age, genetics, and luck. That's only partially true, because there is another part of biology that most men forget about: adaptation. When you put your body under consistent mechanical tension, it responds, it adapts. Same reason muscles grow when you lift weights. Same reason your heart gets stronger when you train. And yes, the same reason the penis can permanently change in size. That's the principle behind penile traction therapy. I'll tell you this up front before we go any deeper. When I started using an extender consistently, my wife noticed fast. After a month, she said, "Sam, there's only so much a girl can take." I'll leave it there. The point is, this isn't theory. It works. I have lived it. And now I'm going to tell you why. Penile traction therapy is a non-surgical way to add length. It works by applying gentle, consistent pulling force over time. That tension is what matters, because it triggers real structural change in the tissue. In plain English, when you stretch tissue in a controlled way, it rebuilds itself longer. That means new cell growth, tissue that reorganizes itself, better quality tissue overall, and over time, measurable, lasting length gains. This happens in 4 stages. In the first stage, your cells feel the stretch. The moment you apply tension, the cells in the tissue sense it and send out a chemical signal. Scientists call this mechanotransduction. In plain English, your body just got the message that something needs to change. Nothing has changed yet, but the signal has been sent. Then comes the second stage. The tissue starts to shift. After a few weeks, the tissue responds to that signal by loosening and reorganizing at the cellular level. The existing cells stretch, shift, and rearrange themselves to make room for what's coming. Think of it as the setup phase. Nothing is permanent yet, but the tissue is opening the door. In the third stage, your body commits to the new length. Over weeks and months of consistent use, something bigger happens. The tissue doesn't just shift temporarily, it actually commits. The proteins that give your tissue its shape, like collagen, rebuild themselves in a longer configuration. The new length starts becoming your body's new baseline. And in the fourth and final stage, new cells grow in to lock it in. This is what makes the gains truly permanent. Your body generates new cells to reinforce the longer tissue. This isn't existing tissue stretching anymore. This is new tissue being built. That's the difference between a temporary change and a structural one. Once your body has built new cells at the new length, that length becomes yours and it doesn't go back. So, how do you actually trigger all of this? It comes down to one thing: a traction device, also called a penile extender. You wear it consistently, use it the right way, and let time do the rest. Dozens of clinical studies have shown real length gains from penile traction therapy, sometimes in just a few weeks. On average, you're looking up to an inch over 6 to 12 months of consistent use. Some guys gain even more. And here's the important part: those gains don't disappear, they're lasting, and that is clinically proven. So no, you're not stuck with what you have right now. Genetics matter, age matters, hormones matter, but adaptation matters too. And this works for two kinds of men: the one who've lost size over the years and want it back, and the ones who just want to be bigger than they started. Same biology, same protocol, same results. Once you understand that, you stop thinking about size as something fixed and start thinking about what's actually possible. Now, when most men see an extender for the first time, they think it looks like some kind of medieval torture device. But they are completely painless, they are safe, and they have been in use in clinical studies for over 15 years. You won't hear about extenders from most doctors. There's way more money in expensive surgeries and temporary treatments, but real length doesn't come from a shortcut. It comes from rebuilding the tissue itself, and that's what traction does. Now, let me be straight with you. The science behind this is rock solid, but there's a real difference between the guys who get results from traction and the guys who don't. And it comes down to three things. The first is consistency. Traction works by sending a signal to your tissue over and over until your body adapts. Missed days, wear it inconsistently, and the signal gets interrupted. The guys who get results treat this like brushing their teeth. It's just a part of the day. The second is smart tension. More force does not mean faster results. Stretching too hard, too fast actually backfires. It irritates the tissue instead of remodeling it. The guys who get results build up tension gradually, the way the protocol is designed. And the third is the device itself. A cheap, uncomfortable extender is the number one reason men quit before they see anything. If it hurts to wear, you won't wear it. And if you don't wear it, it can't work. The guys who get results invest in a device they can actually wear consistently. That's the whole difference. Consistency, smart tension, and the right device. Do those three things and the results will follow. If you're less than confident with your size or just want to make a bigger impression when your pants come down, I've linked the device I recommend and a free size guide below. Every month you put this off is another month of slow shrinkage you have to undo later. And for the guys who just want to be bigger, every month you wait is a month you could have been making progress. In the next video, I'm breaking down the full protocol, timing, tension, and how to get the most size in the shortest time. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you have questions about the science, the protocol, the device, anything, drop them in the comments below. I read them and I'll answer what I can either in the replies or in a future video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.